Welcome back. This is where you're getting all the results, the fastest results and leads that we are getting. It's 8 to AAP, it's 6 to the BJP, 2 to the Congress. With every passing moment, it is going to get tighter. The early lead with the AAP, but those leads can change very quickly in an election like this. At the moment, what is clear is the Aam Aadmi Party is holding on to many of its strongholds. The BJP too is holding on to many of its strongholds. Kiran Bedi, for example, leading of the BJP, Jagdish Mukhi leading, and the Congress is doing well in just two constituencies at the moment, Lakshmi Nagar and Okhla. So
also holding on to its strongholds.
Okay, also holding on to its strongholds is what is being suggested by Manishankar Iyer, just in case I got that wrong. But quick reactions at the moment. Surjit, you're seeing the details.
Yeah, one, there's been a lot of talk about if this election turns towards AAP, what are the causes? And one of the causes was mentioned was inequality in Delhi and Juggi Jhopdi, etc. Notice the high income seats are going, according to your own classification, are going to AAP.
Yes.
Practically all the, now of course there are two in the low income, which are also going to AAP, but AAP is leading in low income, high income. The middle income, the emerging middle class, etc., is what is going to the BJP.
So the emerging, okay, you're saying the emerging middle class, we'll see how that plays out, because we have made these divisions for you to make it easier. Low income, high income, middle income, and lower middle class, because I think that will give us a sense who's winning where, might make sense for this election. Seshadri Chari of the Bharatiya Janata Party is up and about this morning. Seshadri Chari, as we look at those early trends, it appears that this battle is tight, but the Aam Aadmi Party has the early edge. Would you concede that somewhere, when you look at these trends, that the BJP is, has maybe miscalculated somewhere? Why are you not doing well, particularly, as we said, in the higher income colonies? That is what is a bit surprising as these early trends emerge. Your immediate first thoughts to what you're seeing?
See, neither the BJP nor the Aam Aadmi Party fought these elections from higher income, lower income, middle income group point of view at all. They were fighting for Delhi.
Yeah, but the fact is, then let's be clear. Who's voting for whom?
No.
Who's voting for whom? You swept Delhi in Lok Sabha 2014. What we are going to see, why are you not sweeping it now?
No, I would suggest.
Yes.
I mean, let's wait for the results. I mean, let us analyze the results from another point of view.
Yes.
When you say higher income, lower income,
yes,
gone are the days when you could divide Delhi strictly from the point of view of the people who stay in those areas.
That's a good
GK
point.
is not a higher income anymore, only. Or Saket or Malaviya Nagar is not a higher income group alone.
No, I get your point, because, for example, every constituency, I think Manisha will correct me, there are about 50 constituencies out of the 17 Delhi which have some slum pocket or the other. Some are larger than others. So, it is fair to say that Delhi truly represents a mixed population almost across the city.
Yeah, with the only caveat that the master plan really categorically divides all the lower property tax slab paying areas as the outer peripheral Delhi, and what we think of as the other parts. I think there's been what is called the signaling effect. Once the city has seen that the winnability is being decided by the urban periphery, in the last hours, I think the more central or the core areas of the city have indeed swung or thought differently.
What is coming true, though, is that the rural areas, and this is an important point, Professor Gupta, and I'm sure Mani will be interested in this, that areas where the issue of land acquisition has been taken up by the Aam Aadmi parties, where they are doing well. They are shifting rural Delhi. I'm looking at Mehrauli, I'm looking at Bhawana, I'm looking at these constituencies which have some rural character, and that's where this election could be turning. Aam Aadmi Party chose defectors, chose winnable candidates, chose candidates with money, but played the land acquisition card. Do you believe that that is a significant indicator in a way of how the vote is changing, the demographics of Delhi are changing?
I think you're right, but you must also remember that these areas you mentioned, they're rural up to a point, but they are increasingly urban. The urban concentrates in these areas also is something to pay attention to. Rural, yes, but the aspiration to be urban, almost urban, that is very important, because these are the places where the tilt is so sharp that you can actually see in front of your eyes how things are moving.
Sure.
And that is why I think if the movement is towards AAP, it's probably because of the fact that they want to be urban in a different way. So I'm not quite sure if the rural element is dominating. It could be the aspirant urban element, which may also be playing a major role.
Well, Mani, it's interesting. You've been among the critics of the Land Acquisition Act, believing that, it needs far more safeguards. Here is an issue picked up by the Aam Aadmi Party, not by the Congress Party, and it appears that the Aam Aadmi Party is benefiting as of now in those areas where they picked up this land acquisition issue. I know that Surjit has a very different view to the land acquisition matter, but go ahead.
Also, you can't interpret that.
No. I am going by the figures that are coming at the moment on my screen. Why is it that the Aam Aadmi Party is doing well in areas which have a relative rural character? Mani, quick response.
But that's where the BJP...
Yes.
Sorry.
There may be many reasons, but one important reason must be that rural India is unhappy about the changes that have been brought in to the Land Acquisition Act by ordinance.
No, we all have created a fear that the land will be taken away. The fear has been created among farmers. Fear has been created among those...
They're not created. The fear is written into the ordinance. The fear is written into the ordinance. And people are not fools.
They
recognize that this new land acquisition ordinance is against their interests. And therefore I see its significance not only in terms of whether urbanizing Delhi has got a rural population or not, but as something that is relevant to the country.
Can I just ask, what in the data tells you about that people are rebelling against the land acquisition? If I look at the low income, right? Half of it is going to BJP, half of it going to AAP, early trends, etc.
No, it's not that outer Delhi is all lower income.
Now wait, so where are you getting? Listen, high income.
Outer Delhi is also not rural from that point of view.
It's not really rural.
Land acquisition is not an issue.
Okay,
I agree with it. It's not an issue. And if it is to be an issue,
we will debate that. We will debate that once we get more trends. My immediate reaction is I'm looking at the numbers at the moment. When I look at the numbers, take a look at R.K. Puram, right? Parmila Tokas, she was in the BSP, she defected from the BSP, joined the Aam Aadmi Party, she is leading. This was the seat where Shazia Ilmi contested last time from the Aam Aadmi Party, lost by about a few hundred votes. All I am seeing is at the moment in those areas also of the heartland, the so-called middle income, higher income areas, government servants, lot of middle income areas, Aam Aadmi Party is doing better than the BJP. So you're saying that's the story to explore this morning.
Look at, there are 10 seats in your high income category.
Yes.
6 of them, the only one for which leads are announced, are all going to AAP. Now you would think the high income category are the guys who possess the land.
Let's pursue that. Why is it that in high income groups, Chetan, take a look at what happened in this same city in May 2014. Narendra Modi and the BJP were leading in 60 of the 70 constituencies. They were leading through all the high income, middle income groups. And Surjit is right. Of the 6 that we have in the high income, all are going at the moment to Aam Aadmi Party.
You see why I'm delighted?
No, I don't think you should be. I don't think, Mani, you don't realize. I don't know why you're so delighted. It shows that the Modi wave is ebbing, but you're not there to catch the benefits of it. Somebody else is, and you're getting delighted. This is the bigger disaster.
There's an ebbing. I'm not
but the ebbing should go in your pockets. The ebbing should go in your hands back to you.
But supposing it doesn't come into my hands, I'm delighted that there's an ebbing.
But it may never come back to you. It may never come back to you then.
Well, let's see.
No, because look at it. High income, middle income.
Postal votes to deny a future to a party that's 129 years old is, I think, taking it too big a leap.
But the 129
I just want to make it clear to our viewers.
Rapidly moving towards
just a minute. I want to make it clear to our viewers that we are dividing income at the moment based on property rates and how property rates are done. But let's just listen in to Ajay Makan of the Congress.
As compared to the BJP and the Congress.
Well, it is too early. The voting has just begun. And let's wait, it's just a matter of an hour or two. So let's just wait for the full results to come out. Only then I'll be able to react.
The Congress is far behind as compared to the other parties.
Well, it's not like that. It's if you look at, even if we are getting 2 out of 10 or 12 odd seats, so it is better than the exit polls at least. पहले एक बार let the full results come out. Only then I'll हो गया
just 2 lines, we've come all the way down.
So, that's Ajay Makan there, still waiting for the results. But the early trends clearly showing, and I think this is the story at the moment, that in what we've classified as the high-income group categories, and this is based, as Dhananjay Joshi Cicero tells me, is based on income per capita, income, and on their assets. That is where the Aam Aadmi Party is doing very well at the moment. Greater Kailash going to the Aam Aadmi Party, Jangpura going to the Aam Aadmi Party. Those are the seats. Kasturba Nagar going to the Aam Aadmi Party. Malviya Nagar going to the Aam Aadmi Party, Mangolpuri going to the Aam Aadmi Party.
This totally rubbishes the whole idea which we were talking about last week, that Aam Aadmi Party is representing the poor and the downtrodden, and this, and the BJP is representing.
Let's be clear. Let's be clear.
But let me.
I want to make it clear that even in high income constituency, there is a large proportion of people who are low income. Let's be very clear. So I don't think we should make any sweeping generalization, either me or you.
We will never be able to really know whether that is the case, because you are going to take the constituency. If you take Malviya Nagar has about 50% of the so-called higher income, the structured buildings and all that. And if you take the entire colonies outside Malviya Nagar, opposite Saket, for example, or the bank opposite the malls. They are also buildings, but they are.
No, I know. I wanted to make a point. Just a minute, Prashurji. Yes.
No, I agree with what you're saying. It's a point that we were making earlier, that you can't really categorize a constituency as upper, middle, or lower, whatever, because all kinds of people live together. Happily or unhappily is a different matter. But what I think has happened, if I'm not terribly mistaken, is that the Aam Aadmi Party's core constituency has hardened around the lower and lower middle class groups. And that remains solidly with them, and the rest are all add-ons. In a sense, I would say the Congress decimation has gone in favor of AAP, and then the 9 months of Modi and not fulfilling promises has gone in favor of AAP. Also the fact that middle class people would like to have an opposition, and they think AAP is an opposition that could be...